What muscles do you activate when you do a row exercise? Row exercises involve either pulling a weight to your torso or holding onto something, such as a bar or suspension straps, and pulling your torso up. The angle of pull is perpendicular to your torso. Row exercises can be divided into two groups, those in which you keep your elbows close to your body, such as the dumbbell row and seated cable row, and those in which you raise your elbows out to your sides, such as the dumbbell rear delt row and the cable rear delt row. These two different groups of row exercises activate different muscles. Row exercises in which you keep your elbows close to your body combine shoulder extension with elbow flexion, with emphasis on the former. Sometimes waist extension is also involved. The main muscles activated by row exercises in which you keep your elbows close to your body are the erector spinae, latissimus dorsi, teres major, middle and lower trapezius, rhomboids, which are under the trapezius, infraspinatus, teres minor, posterior deltoid, lower pectoralis major, biceps brachii, brachialis, brachioradialis, and the long head of the triceps brachii. The target muscle, that is, the muscle that is activated most, is debatable and depends on the exercise and your form, but is most often the latissimus dorsi. If there is no waist extension, in other words, if the back is kept straight, the erector spinae contract isometrically to stabilize the spine. On the other hand, if there is waist extension, the erector spinae contract dynamically to extend the spine. In either case, the erector spinae can get a good workout. People often don't realize that the lower pectoralis major is activated by row exercises in which the elbows are kept close to the body. This is especially true when the grip is narrow, but the activation stops as the elbows pass the torso and start to move behind the body. Another muscle that people often don't realize is activated by these exercises is the triceps brachii. However, only the long head is activated, and activation reduces or even stops as the elbows start to move behind the body. The type of grip used during these exercises can be either neutral, underhand, or overhand. Using an underhand grip will increase emphasis on the biceps brachii, but the target muscle will remain the latissimus dorsi. Let's now look at row exercises in which you keep your elbows raised out to your sides, such as the barbell rear delt row and the seated cable rear delt row. These exercises combine horizontal shoulder extension with elbow flexion, with emphasis on the former. Sometimes waist extension is also involved. The main muscles activated by these row exercises are the erector spinae, the posterior deltoid, lateral deltoid, infraspinatus, teres minor, middle and lower trapezius, rhomboids, biceps brachii, brachialis, and brachioradialis. The posterior deltoid is the target muscle. Notice that, unlike when you keep your elbows close to your body, when you flare them out, you do not activate the latissimus dorsi, teres major, lower pectoralis major, or the long head of the triceps brachii, at least not to a significant degree. Instead, you focus more attention on your deltoids, which is why these exercises are known as rear delt rows. When you perform a row exercise in which you flare out your elbows to the sides, whether your erector spinae are activated dynamically or isometrically depends on whether you extend your waist. Since your elbows are flared out during these exercises, the only grips you can use are neutral or overhand. Using either grip makes no difference to the muscles that are activated. In summary, there are many row exercises, and these can all be divided into two groups based on whether the elbows are kept close to the body or raised out to the sides. Row exercises in which the elbows are kept close to the body target the latissimus dorsi and activate multiple muscles in the back and arms, as well as the backs of the shoulders and even the lower chest. As such, they are fantastic for building upper body size and strength. Row exercises in which the elbows are flared out to the sides target the posterior deltoid and do not activate the chest and some back and arm muscles. These are great for focusing on posterior shoulder and upper back development. To learn more about what exercises are activated by different types of exercises, visit weighttraining.guide and check out the free muscle activation guide. There is also a free weight training guide, cardio training guide, body weight training guide, power training guide, weight loss guide, and nutrition guide, along with professionally designed weight training and cardio training programs, and a rapidly growing exercise database with detailed exercise instructions and video demonstrations. If you found this video useful, please let me know by smashing the like button, leaving a comment, sharing the video, and subscribing to the channel.